defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Down. 180. Right there. 54 miles. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now this time, Carl throw. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by Robert Quinn. And a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic. This is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never get...
Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted.
Why is he saying yes,
B.J. Goodson with a pick. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing,
yes,
because
Lord.
they have these individual...
Yes, Lord.
Yes,
man.
It's intercepted.
Get horse college.
Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. On the ground, this is Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down. In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
He may try and run for this. Cam fighting. He lost the football.
No, I swear to God. How can I fall?
The Browns. And they will take over.
Charles, you had to tackle me with 3 people.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr sliding out of the pocket.
Get him, run. Oh, yeah, yes, sir. That's not a fumble.
He's going to go down. They sack him. On the final play of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the problem. Like, every time I block, every time I roll out, they stop blocking.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
When every time I roll out, my blockers, they stop blocking. Dang! You're so lucky, bro. You were so lucky, Charlie.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
I really
came
just
together there, in-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They go play action here on first down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Carr steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Here's Carr to throw.
No.
That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Carr going to throw. Being chased out left.
Pick that.
Oh, he nearly picked it. Maybe daylight in front of him if he could have held on. Instead, 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Carr now to throw.
Yes, sir!
He was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. He was looking for Parker that time. CD with that incompletion. Let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and
That was a hit flick, imagine.
dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
In Week 15.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Score. It's caught inside the 25. That's a 1st down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, and it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst
Oh, of
right
course. This
He
inviting
held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me,
I thought he played
I'd
like that.
be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Josh Gordon, 27 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Back to throw, Newton. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
On the draw, here's Sanders. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing his car on 3rd down. He's going to look deep for Edelman.
User. No!
That will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I just did a
backflip.
backflip.
Partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree
Telvin,
with
you're
that.
supposed to slide.
There's a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before the break. Newton.
What the?
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando. The coach at REA Sports halftime report. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
Can I not break any tackles?
Counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Run lineman.
Picked off by Chris McAllister.
What the?
And a
Lineman.
great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Shotgun now for Carr. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Carr to throw for it on 4th down.
No! How
able to haul it in is Kittle. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
How?
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That's what they wanted out of that 1st down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
On 2nd and 1, Carr.
He's wide open.
And it's going to be caught for Browns. Touchdown. Eric Ebron there to make the grab as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for 2. To throw, it's Carr. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Come on, Alan.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Bro, like, I can't see that. Like,
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara.
Oh my
and not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The tackle by Robert Quinn. Again, it's Kamara.
What is a spin?
At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. To throw on 3rd down. Newton. Big hold of the 30. And this one complete to Reed. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual
He
for the
literally
team
tapped
that lost
him.
it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
He tapped you.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. And this...
And coughed it up. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives with a third interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And then he doesn't.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Come on, defense. We need to stop.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Let's go!
And that's going to be knocked away
off the ball.
in the end zone.
Are you
It's
scared?
incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former 1st-round pick, there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort.
And he'll score.
Oh, no, my hand really just glitched through this.
Derek Carr, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Browns have taken the lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open.
Let's
And
go.
look at this. They get the
Get up.
turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
Throw the ball!
This one as down he goes.
Every time I try to
TJ
roll out
Watt
and
causing
throw
the
the ball,
disruption. He gets the sack.
like my
So
linemen,
now
they just
20
stop
yards to
blocking.
go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Honestly,
Now Newton. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey.
Ankles, 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 ankles.
And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big play there for KC. 43 yards.
Ankles. Ankles. Ankles.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Newton. Buying time to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Newton on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Robert Quinn able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now this throw caught left side, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Kamara, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
What are you
go
doing?
for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this Browns defense stands tall. On play action. Now Carr. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Going deep here for Parker. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. Parker, the intended target. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
Still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Pass the ball!
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Howard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew.
He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. He's back to throw.
I swear to God.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. There he goes, right side.
You are so lucky.
And he takes this one back
he's so lucky.
into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And if the late touchdown wasn't bad enough, now they're going to go for 2. So sportsmanship nowhere to be found right here. Here's Carr. And it's caught for 2 points. Very interesting way to end this one. They add on a couple extra that they really didn't need. Partner, I think the thing I'm going to take away from this game is that ending.